Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Major Minor. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, it's on Steam for free. And yeah. So on the last Let's Play, I have a list here of things that are meh. Last Let's Play was basically just people talking to each other, so it's chats between Max and Rilo. Rio? Did I get that wrong? No, wait. Yeah. About, the contest and powers and stuff. Kalen and Kabu about plans of, getting, what's his name, the lion guy caught, and Riley, caught as well. Let's see, Rightly, and Sam about getting Kalen and Kabu out, but mostly Kalen. The assassins talked about me being kidnapped and what to do. And then King Velasquez and Dust talked about, secrecy and plans and all that stuff. And now, present time. This will be... Oh yeah, and if you want to hear me read all this stuff, you can go to my previous Let's Plays where I read everything that we come across. As these ones, we're only reading the ones that that are new, or that I know they're new, because some of these things could be a little bit new, but most I'd just be reading the ones where it's like, and this person, you're close enough to this person, so you get to see the things. Or we choose a different path. Oh, and speaking of which, I should probably look... No, I dropped my phone. Look for, let's see, the guide again. Good thing I don't have to read it, actually. Do-do-do. That means it could explode. Because it's a bomb. Yeah, sure. Da 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 da. There are explosions here. There are some explosions. Here. It's kind of weird that, like, if I double tap it so it fills out the first line completely instantaneously, it just does the other ones instantaneously. Yeah, I know. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. If I had all the time in the world, I'd like to go play Persona 4. I remember watching somebody play it. Well, Giant Bomb, that's how I actually, started watching them and then eventually subscribing to them. Because the video that got me actually interested in them was the one that had a fox with a scar on its face and a bib on. I was like, okay, this fox seems interesting. Let's see what the hell that's going on. It was the endurance run of Persona 4. I would think that'd be interesting to play, but I also am kind of a completionist, and that game doesn't have a timetable, and I don't think you can complete everything in one run, you know? I'd also like to play Death Stranding. I know, just the feeling of, like, walking through the mountains, carrying things from one place to another, sounds kind of interesting. It just, there's jank in it, because it's a game that I don't think anybody's ever tried to do before, or at least not to that degree. And also B, if I was going to play that game, it would not be for a Let's Play. It would... Maybe not Twitch. I mean, that might be a decent Twitch game, since, you're holding forward most of the time, and you need something to talk about. And... stuff. But it would also be a good game to play on a boat, you know, when there's nothing else to do. Which would, but the problem is, if I didn't have internet connection, I don't think I would be able to play that game, you know? Or at least not to the full degree, because it's like community stuff, like communities build roads, leave ladders or something. You are out of luck. Give me your badge and your gun, and you, I don't know, I'm a sergeant. Let's see. This doesn't affect true ending, but I'm not gonna say he's out of line. He was not in the wrong. Especially since, you know, he's not. It was all part. Since we've already done this before, and I'm gonna say a spoiler. A ploy. Do you need a hug? I do kind of feel like I would. I mean, that's a problem with me. I crave physical attention. I fucking love it. The only problem is I just don't really let people close to me. Like, I've known my family for a while. If one of them, like, just kind of touches, like, my shoulder or something like that, at least for the longest time, I just had to scratch that place. It just felt uncomfortable and I had to scratch it. It is just kind of it is that duality thing that is just a real pain for me. Like, you crave hugs, but you also have not a fear, but an physical contact makes you uncomfortable. Yeah, the joys of being me. But animals, I can touch an animal. Sometimes you just want to hug a big old doggy. I want to pet a kitty. Just hope it doesn't sit on you and then suddenly you're stuck. Oh, I forget that I eat lunch during the day. What time is it? Oh, not even close. Well, it is a bit close, but not close. Guess I started early. Hyena. Oh, hearing voices, that ain't good. That's one thing I always wondered. When they say people hear voices, is it like voices that you think that kind of almost hear audibly from your ears, or is it like thoughts in your heads that are kind of loud, you know? Well, not all choices have immediate consequences. I picked listen for a few moments, but apparently the true ending flag is walking inside for the meeting. I was tempted to listen in, but I'll admit it was not in my nature. I trusted them enough not to hide anything from me. At least they haven't decided to see me thus far. They're probably just making idle conversation. It's not like they sit there in silence without me. Okay, it's weird that I automatically started reading this. So, without much pause, I open the door. True ending flag unlocked. It opens with relative ease, and I slowly go inside, hopefully to gain some answers from the man himself. Would you like to save? Sure. 14. Hyena. And Acheron likes me just a little bit more. Meanwhile. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled me not reading. Man. You have me confused, m'lady. Oh yeah, I was joking with myself when I was trying to get up to the part where the Let's Play happened, because, you know, there wasn't a save point where we stopped. And I was like, speedruns of this game. You know, text-based games. It'd basically be holding down the button, knowing which thing to choose to have the least amount of text. I do actually have a speedrun myself. Granted, I didn't do it as a speedrun. It's Freedom Fighters, but on like legendary mode or something, the hardest difficulty. Mostly because I love Freedom Fighters, great game, especially for its time. But I was interested in like, hey, and I did a Let's Play of it. Then I was like, let's see what speedruns of this would look like. And there's two categories. One is, you know, any percent, any difficulty, which is, since, you know, in that game you're kind of tanky, it's basically the person hop jumping from start to the flag and raising it. It's not having to do anything, really, which is exceedingly boring. And then there's legendary mode, which had nobody doing it, so I was like, well, I'm just going to submit my videos with the total time, you know, not me actually running it, and they were like, yeah, okay, speedrun it is. Maybe sometime I should actually do a speedrun of that game on legendary mode, but granted, it would probably be a bit more... It'd probably be a bit painful, because even though I've done it, like, at least 2 times before, it is a game that is, that can be difficult. Because on the easier levels, you're very tanky. On the higher levels, you know, you turn a corner and somebody strong shoots at you and you get downed. And then there's that one level that has no save points and is kind of long. I remember if I've done this. He's still there. You know what I mean. Oh. It might take a while, Shock. You still need sleep sometime soon. Those drinks can't keep you up that long. You don't know what it's like. So basically the part I didn't read was Rocker being like, hey Shock, you should keep off the energy drinks. You had 6 in a day. And Rocker being like, I haven't had good sleep and stuff. You don't know what it's like. Sure I do. I just coped differently. We all handle death in different ways. Some people can even be harmful with it. Coping. That's what you think this is? When I look at the brand you're drinking, I have to say yes. The contest is over. There's no need to drink that many, Shock. I don't know what you're hoping to find. Don't be anything inside those cans. You might have to look elsewhere, Shock. You're reading into this too much. It's not like I drink these to honor him. It doesn't work that way for me, remember? Funny you jumped to that conclusion. I didn't mention anything of the sort. ... You might not realize what you're doing. Sometimes your body does it automatically. It's largely the same for me, Shock. Ever wonder why I carry this bass guitar? You know, for a fact that I can't play... You know for a fact I can't play one. So I'd have to assume that if I chose Acheron at this point, it'd be Acheron and Daz. You mean... Yes, it's a memento. But it's more permanent than a pop star. It'll last forever, given right care. You might need to change your thinking. I'm not stupid, Shock, and you know that. You're only pretending to be carefree. You need to cope, not push it aside. You said it could last forever? Wait, you said it could last forever? Yes, with love and care, Shock. This will last as long as I want it to. It may even outlive me at this rate. Well, you're not wrong. You might be reading too much into this. I'm strong enough. I don't need a crutch. A memento would just flood me with memories. It might make it more intense at first, but eventually you give it a new meaning. The memento becomes yours, not theirs. Well, there's a game called Winds of Change where we have a different sentimentality. Didn't you want to make that choice, you know? I'm not sure I follow. You have to see for yourself, Shock. I'm not going to force anything on you, but at least tell me you'll consider it. And promise to lay off the pop star. I don't need you anxious and jittery. Fine. If you have any bad experiences, call me. Night terrors, or anything in between. I'm your friend, Shock, and I'm here for you. I know you're strong enough to do this. Don't play the proud guy and go it all alone. That's just the worst possible idea, man. Ensures that the problem never goes away. You'll bottle it up, and eventually explode. We don't want any exploding happening here. Ugh. Well, this time you're right. Thank you for the advice. No problem. You know, everyone says we fight a lot, but I always say we're really good friends. And I think we just proved that. Yeah. Well, I should probably get going. We'll be friends to the day we die. I want to meet with Exodus again. I feel bad for being rude last time. At least you apologized. I didn't know you were capable of that. Now you're just trying to start an argument. Hey, at least it keeps your mind occupied. Fair enough. Just don't turn into a jerk, like Rook. Yeah, wouldn't want to become you. I hate you. No, you don't. They laugh and give wide smiles to each other. I'll follow behind. I have to stay here for a bit. Maybe get murdered. Who knows? I have an important meeting to attend. Alright, take care. He slowly walks away, leaving Rocker behind. It's amazing how no one's like, oh, I have a meeting with Max. Hopefully it'll be fine. No one ever asked me to meet up with them. Let alone someone as influential as her. I wonder if it's something special. I mean, it is. Continuing the prior conversation, let me just check my face. There we go. Is this the third time we're here? So she is playing the part. Oh, William. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask that. Do I have that written down? Oh, so I don't need my phone plugged in anymore. It's fully charged. Question mark. And then back to choice and consequences. Thank you, person who made that thing. So wait, did she not kill Clace? Okay, so he did have her kill him. I don't understand what was the point of doing all those other things anyways. It's kind of funny that it's like, here's this whole world's crazy thing going on, and I'm like, well, this is easier than having to deal with fighting friends. Or friend and fuck buddy. Thanks for working on my schedule. I know you were quite eager, Max. It's nice to finally meet with you. Max? Oh, right, this is earlier. Sometimes face rig just goes all wonky. Like, I love this big screen. Should have worked with a small screen, though I guess I could have always just changed it. But then it would have less resolution. And I'd also have to work around changing OBS and games and stuff. Sit up straight. Do you want to finish this game soon? You need to keep an eye on what she's going to say about blackmail. I love it in video games when, like, you can be the dick with all the money, where you can just be like, I'm gonna buy this thing and fill it up with stuff. Because I have lots of money and power. Or like a Total War game where you take over a new settlement and upgrade every single building. Can any contract be bought out? I don't know why he couldn't just find another place if that was the only thing on the table. Photograph. I have to assume that would be Jade, right? They wouldn't just pull out another person that we haven't seen before, right? So I can hear remember she's going to start crazy, needs social interaction so she won't break. I'm not sure if I've done this before. We're both used to this place. Spent almost every day here. Survival of the fittest, right? Indeed, not everyone can stand this. Makes me wonder how lucky we are doing. How the lucky two are doing. Promised them so much, and they got this. Already talked over Singe. We've come to an amicable conclusion. The lockdown won't last much longer. That's good. We need some damage control. Because there's been a whole lot of damage. We'll be doing a ton of interviews, Jade. In fact, a ton of requests already. I already have a ton of requests. Start from Action Armstrong, I mean. It can be. It's no problem for me. I know this, same as you. It's planning scheduling. Might last forever. I don't think it could all fit in. Merrick hands Jade the tablet. There's a list of names on it. Had to read people to interview. He's taken back for a moment. Did Rook just hand me his tablet? I'd never seen it leave his hands before. It looks achievable. It might be a little cramped, but we're no stranger to that. I feel like this is a new one as well. We need to prioritize the biggest outlets. Talk to the people with the most reach. Nothing personal to the little guys. Okay, that one seems familiar. She hands back the tablet with a smile. It's too much to do a casual setting, though. We need to go grab coffee. Want to go grab coffee together? Sorry, I don't drink coffee. I'm antsy enough without it. Well, we could grab dinner then. It's almost that time. Sorry, not hungry. Anxiety does that to you. Really? Huh. As clueless as ever, huh? And here I thought we made a breakthrough. Alright. Let's have a seat right here. We'll figure all this out together. And then maybe we can plan something more. Yeah, that seemed new. And with it actually ending on a nice mark, I think we're going to call it again. So anyways, end of this. Let's place a comment. Guys, I like comments. Tell me what you like, dislike, tips, as always. If you like my YouTube ad and like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and share the videos that have grown. Please remember to spay near your animals that control the pit population. And until next time, let's me, GamerWolfSix, of Major Minor. Trying to think of all the things that happened. I mean, lots of people talking to each other. Lord. We'll have to browse again. So thanks and see ya.